Welcome to another episode of the Dragon's Den. I'm your host, Dragon's Fury, along with the illustrious Infernal Drig.
How's it going, people?
And welcome to all of our new listeners, and thank you to the returners. Those numbers are going up, and love to see it. And as well as our region, we picked up Serbia recently, so shout out to whoever that is out there. And
Welcome.
question for you all listeners, mainly the demographic. Ladies, why are you here? I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but why are you here? I'm very concerned. But
Hey,
thank you for supporting.
Everyone's allowed in the Dragon's Den.
Everyone's allowed, but it's like 75% people who identify as female as listeners. I'm Mermaid hasn't been on an episode in a hot minute, so I know it's not because of her. So I don't know.
I think that means you gotta bring her back on one of these days.
No, because then that means the dudes are gonna show all up. And it'll be a real sausage fest in here. But all jokes aside, we do appreciate all the support as well. We have started putting related videos on my YouTube, which is the Den's YouTube because it's all under my name, etc. Blah blah blah. So hit that YouTube link to pop over there to check out what we have available. There are clips from our Patreon episodes / subscriber episodes and other just fun goodies that has been added or has already been there. So check those out. Drop a subscribe on there so we can support us get more things like me a webcam so you can see my pretty half face because I wear a mask. So you'll see that part.
You'll see them eyes.
You'll see that. So per our new format, we're just going to hop right on into it. And today we are discussing something fun. There's a lot of shows out there that we have all watched, that we have enjoyed, that we have not enjoyed, and all in anything in between. That being said, there's a lot of characters that make us all feel the same. So we are going to go through and discuss the various characters that made us want to just throw the whole show away. So without putting too much thought into it, if it wasn't for the fact, like, we are negating the quality of the show.
Okay.
We're complete. It doesn't matter if the show was good or not, but this character would make you throw the show out because you're like, they're just so terrible. I just throw the whole show out because you just can't deal with them. Like, if they were the reason for your enjoyment of the show, and this character, there's a bunch. We're all in agreement of hated characters, so those should pop up very quickly for shows just being thrown out. But, like, don't let your enjoyment of the show deter you from saying you throw the show out. So there should be one that just comes, straight to mind real quick. Is like the most hated character.
Yeah, bitch.
Ironically, she's number 2.
Really?
When I say number 1, at least to this ranking,
okay,
you will know exactly why. But
okay.
we'll start with bitch.
Yeah, and for those that don't know right away, it's Malty from Rising of the Shield Hero.
So yes.
Episode 1. God, if you did not hate her.
So yeah, she is absolutely the worst of a female character role of anything. First episode. Yeah, throw the whole show out. Just, this is how we're starting. Throw it out. Just got to go.
I'm trying.
So yeah, so we'll start with the enemy list, and then we'll go through. So under Malty, we have Akira, Takakoda from Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, I can see that.
That smug fat bastard.
Yeah, no, I did not like him. Like, God, when Nagisa put him in his place, I was freaking rooting.
Yeah, there was a lot of like relief of that, but like to take that much joy in psychological torment of children?
Yeah, it's how, like how? Like
Yeah,
why are you like this?
you's gots to go, my dude. So yep, throw the show out. Let's see who else we have. This was just a collective. Every celestial dragon in One Piece.
Yep. I agree with that.
Just
Yep. Yep. Nope. That needs to be on the list.
no, I guess no. If you know, you know, it's gotta go.
Basically, the celestial dragons are they are the people that I think they are above everyone. They see themselves as gods, and are racist as hell.
Yeah, no, gots to go. Sorry, it's gots to go. Let's see. We have Danzo from Naruto Shippuden. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, it's like try something new.
Yeah, no, he's gots to go.
Yeah, like what's funny is like he didn't get as much screen time as like a lot of the other villains, but yeah, no, he's definitely.
But the amount he did,
he's got
to go. Like, dude, this man was grimy from like day one. Like back in the day, he was grimy, and then like when we meet him, he's like uber grimy. Like, no, we got. See you later. Let's see who else is on this list. Oh, Hiromi, aka Nagisa's mama.
Oh, another from Assassination Classroom.
She's gots to go. She was like what, like 2 to 3 episodes at best of like her just existing.
I think it was like 2 episodes of her being crazy, and then the 3rd episode she was more chill.
But like it was still like you just suck.
Yeah, like
you're a terrible parent. Get out.
Like literally, just because you didn't have the daughter you wanted, you decided it's like, all right, I'm going to make my boy dress up and look like a girl. It's just like, and trying to dictate Nagisa's life. It's like, woman. What?
Yeah.
What? Like parents don't do that.
Yeah, no go. Let's see. Kuradil from Sword Art.
Who? Remind me of who that was again.
What was it? The lieutenant or third in command of the top guild that
was it the dude with the big forehead?
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like
he was
the longest of all bangs.
Yeah, God, he was annoying.
Yeah, like he was just like shitty. Like he was just a shitty written character, but like he was like super annoying. He was constantly he was like a bad itch mixed with a roach. Like you just got to throw the whole place out. Like you can't.
If I'm remembering how he looks, he does look like a roach.
Yeah, like it's problematic. Like you need, like everyone's reactions to generally like a roach being in their presence is throw out everything that it has touched. So just throw everything out, and like I'm glad we got what we got for him. But like yeah, just deuces, my dude. Let's see, someone else on this list that we both know. Oh, what was it? Ribrianne from Super, the teacup looking bitch.
Gosh. Yeah, no, I can see how she'd be on that list. Like, I understand it's like different universe. It's like, hey, they're the good guys, but at the same time, it's like, well, she was annoying.
Like you're still, and then like you didn't have to have her like go after Krillin like she did. Like,
oh no,
that wasn't cool. Like you don't even notice, man. Like you just straight up said that to his wife,
right?
Like
it's like 18 is there. Don't try.
Like I understand you don't understand the relationship like fully, but like you knew that they were related to each other. So hold up. Malty is hated so much she's on this list twice.
I'm sorry. What?
She showed up on the list again.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
How is she not number one if she is on this list twice?
We'll get there. I'm searching through some more of this. This is a long list. Some of them are less known than others.
What about Cube from Madoka Magica?
I did not watch that, so I have no
Okay.
idea.
Basically, is the little cat bastard that makes people sign contracts to become magical girls, and leaving out that little tidbit of the contract that's like, hey, so you're going to turn into a witch at the end of this.
Oh, that's problematic. So this person, I thought she would be higher up on the list of these people. Sakura. They wrote her to be hated.
They did. Like they did Sakura's character so bad.
And I wish they threw her out. There's no argument for her being liked as what she is written.
Yeah.
Then or now in Boruto.
And like it sucks because like at the beginning of Shippuden, it seemed like they were going to start writing her better, and then they just threw out the window.
Oh, here's a fun guy. Ichiya, the man of Parfum from Fairy Tail.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever come across a dude like that, and for those who are not initiated into the anime world, don't worry, we have characters for main television as well, but we'll get to those lists in a minute.
Yeah, Ichiya,
run from men like this.
Yeah, no, if you come across anyone like that, just run. Like after a while in Fairy Tail, you kind of get used to his whole demeanor. He's still annoying as hell, but you get used to him. But yeah, if you ever come across anyone in real life, run.
full send it, onomatopoeia, like start making words appear because you are getting out of dodge like that. All right, so this is now just starting to get into the weeds. There's like 150 of these.
I feel like I know who number one is.
Who do you think number one is?
Shao Tucker.
Yes, it is. The single most hated individual in all of anime, with a whopping 34,410 votes on this website, that they agree that he is the worst.
So how far apart was Shao from Malty? I gotta know this.
She was at 6,000.
Oh dear. I mean, it's understandable, but yeah, holy crap. Yeah, no, Shao Tucker, like, literally, like, just got an entire generation of hate because of what he did.
Yeah, just absolute, like, yeah, he was the thing, just gots to go. All right, so we are going to hop over into some live television, and on this particular list of the 15th most disliked TV show characters of all time. This was done about a year ago.
Okay.
So not terribly too far off, but I feel like we were all saying Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
I heard that Joffrey was a very annoying character on that show.
He looks like a weasel. Like, I hear Mermaid laughing in the background. So I didn't watch Game of Thrones. So this is just pure off of just one picture. Hey, hun, what is, I'm blanking on Harry's, like, unrequited rival. The one who, Malfoy, there it is. Him. So he looks like if Malfoy took a couple doses of LSD and then like drew himself from memory, and then they described that to a police officer and they gave us a police sketch of him, and it looked like this guy.
Oh dear God. I mean, Yeah, because if I remember right, he does have blonde hair and pale
He
so.
has blonde hair. His eyes, because of the angle of this pictures, his eyes don't look like they were in agreement. They look like they were stuck in a lease together, being in the same head, but they are not on the same page.
What one pays more rent to get a little higher?
Maybe. So that was one. Let's see. Another one is Piper Chapman from Orange is the New Black. She was viewed as the weakest link of those individuals. She came across as bland for the author of this article.
Really?
Let's
I heard
see.
Orange is the New Black was a pretty good show.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying. Remember, we're not saying how if it's good or bad or not. It was that these characters make it
I
want to
know.
throw it out. Just make it throw it out. Let's see. We have a Rachel Berry as the self-centered mean girl from Glee. And so let's see who else is next. We have Jenny Humphrey from Gossip Girl, who was described as being a nightmare to be around.
One character on TV that I just could not stand was Shane from The Walking Dead.
I think someone from Walking Dead's on here, so we'll see. But there you go, Shane from Walking Dead.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's like when we were first introduced to Shane, it's like okay, he's an okay character though he is banging his friend's wife. But it's like as it went on, like he just became just so much more of an annoying character. And to be fair, he dies. But spoilers.
Spoilers.
Who cares?
Let's see who's next. We have a Nate
That was like season
Jacobs.
like 4. Who?
His name was Nate Jacobs from Euphoria, and he was described as an irredeemable poster boy for toxic masculinity. Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
That was a mouthful.
That is a specific level of hate.
Oh yeah.
This is surprising, Pick. Ross from Friends. Due
Really?
to his mood swings that made it hard to watch. So
I mean,
he seemed
I mean, I
like the
guess
odd one out.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, especially if you're not like ready for those kind of mood swings.
Yeah. Ted
'Cause, like-
Mosby. Also
Wait,
a interesting pick.
Mosby from Sweet Life?
No, not Mosby from Sweet Life. Ted Mosby
Ted, okay.
from How I Met Your Mother.
Wrong one.
Yep.
You disrespect Mr. Mosby like that?
So yeah, he was seen as controlling, jealous, and just all around a bad friend.
Yeah, no, I can see how he'd be hated.
Let's see.
Where would you put Barney on this list?
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, but see, he was I feel like he didn't hide the fact that he was a terrible person. Like that was his personality. I'm kind of a dick / like manipulator / like there was no like hidden under the guise of something else. So like I'd still throw the show out for him too, but like like I said, I didn't watch. So these are all based off of other people. Will, whatever the fuck that last name is. Thank you. Schuster, which at this point you should have just put a shoe. From Glee. Hilarious. Mr. Shoe. Okay. I am a comedic genius, apparently. He is the school teacher with little experience in dubious ethics. That's concerning. Yep, that is the perfect example of reaction that you should be given to that statement. Next up, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Aside from the short-lived romance of Buffy, Riley Finn added nothing to the show.
Yeah. Oh, one character that's popped in my head was Iris from the Flash TV show.
Really?
Yeah, I did not like her character. Like she was fine early on, but it's like I don't like what they did with Iris as it went on, because like it just felt like she really did not care about Barry at all and just did things her own way. And like
Well,
even
I
when-
never finished, so
it basically there's a God, I forget which season it was. I think it was actually the season I probably stopped as well. But literally I think it was their child from the future. I don't get me lying. But literally like they're working with Zoom. Barry does not know this. And when Barry finds out, Iris is not surprised, obviously, because she knew. And Barry, and like she thinks Giles okay. It's like, oh yeah, let me just help my husband's mother's murderer. It's like, how did you think this was a good idea?
that whole show fell apart after
Great.
I don't even know what season it was, but it fell apart pretty much after he came out of the Speed Force.
That was around season 3.
Okay, so there you go. So as soon as they got him out, or he fell out, or whatever the hell happened,
Yeah, they somehow
is when it just
I
went to
forget.
shit.
Like if I remember right, they opened up a hole or something in the Speed Force to get him out, or it's been a while.
And
But yeah, no,
another
Iris's character
one-
just became way too annoying to me.
Okay, and so let's see. Another one we have is Martin Brenner from Stranger Things, and for all our Stranger Things fans out there, you will know who this is. I didn't watch it. Sorry, hate me later. He is described as barely being a human being, and let alone a revolutionary scientist.
Oh Jesus, that's a burn.
So if you know, you know. Apparently that is unfortunate. Here's a hot take. Kimmy from Full House.
Really?
You agree? You agree, Mermaid Hunt? Yeah. Would you agree with Kimmy being so unlikable that you would say, like, let's just throw the show out?
Nope.
Oh, no, yeah. I didn't think she was that terrible. If I ever ran up on her in person, I would proceed to walk the other way as soon as she opened her mouth, because that voice is unfortunately at a pitch that most dogs, including myself, cannot handle.
Yeah.
Better now that she's an adult.
I mean, I could have. Yeah, no, like the voice, I could definitely see like being
But she was
something
written
that.
as the annoying kooky neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Annoying
Yeah.
Kooky Neighbor, written well, is the one from Sister Sister. He was great. He was annoying as sin. They wanted nothing to do with him. Also, I'm pretty sure he broke into so many times into their house.
They shouldn't leave the door unlocked.
Um,
They should know better than that.
Why are you condoning this behavior?
I didn't say I condoned it. But also, why is your door not locked?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it was.
We don't know if it was. We don't know if it wasn't. So that is the list of those particular characters that for the show we would just be like, we throw it out. That brings us to our Reddit Would You Rather. So let's do, and for those who are uninitiated, we go to the Would You Rather thread on Reddit and check out what we have. Zuko, I'm gonna need you to not shake everything. Thank you. Let's see. Wow, we are out the gate. Just nonsense. All right, let's see what is the hot posts right now. All right, we'll start off with something mild. You can only have water and one other drink for the rest of your life. Which will it be? Water and soda, water and tea, water and coffee, water and juice. They got lazy and just said alcoholic beverages. Ugh, I can't words anymore. The booze.
The booze.
The booze. No, but all right. Thanks for putting that one out there. So what do we pick? What do we pick? Soda, tea, coffee, juice, or the loopy?
The loopy. Uh, it, God, it would be sad to say goodbye to root beer because that is my favorite soda. But I really love tea, so I'm gonna stick with tea. So water
All
and tea.
right. Water and tea for Infernal. I need my orange juice in my life. So I need juice. What about you, hun? What are you picking?
I feel like you know what my answer is.
I do, but I want you to say it for the people.
It's soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, Dr. Pepper.
Ah,
I'll switch it up.
the doctor.
Yeah, you would switch it up, but the reality is like, hey, it is
But to be
now
honest,
in my
before you said
veins.
multiple choices, my automatic answer was Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. It's
Water and Dr. Pepper.
water and Dr. Pepper. Are you saying you need to go out, Zuko? And is that what we're talking about?
I call BS.
Which, yeah, because he shut up as soon as I said it.
And I already tried.
It's like
So
yes.
remember,
Sit back here.
join the Patreon to fund Zuko's Find a Job program because Zuko needs a job.
Yeah, rent is not cheap.
Anyways, all right.
Actively avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Like, I don't want to get a job.
All right, here. This should be interesting. All right. You've been abducted by aliens who, much like modern biologists, just want to collect some samples, run some tests, and set you on your way after granting a small reward. Which test would you rather face before they let you go? Assume for a sample they zip off a few hairs from your head with a laser, quick and painlessly, and without asking, of course. If you're bald, they're beard hairs or nose hairs, unfortunately. So basically, they're getting their hair wherever it may be. They're gonna get it. All right, so we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests.
That's a lot of tests.
Yep, strap in, guys. There's a lot for this one, so hang tough. So the test of exposure. They expose you to extreme temperature, noises, smells, and tastes to try and gauge the sensitivity of your senses. You are rewarded a remote that controls your sensitivity. Test of combat. You are forced to fight a immortal android, which seems to be a bit redundant. Made to be of equivalent size and shape of you, so you're basically finding an android version of yourself.
I think by immortal android, they just mean one that will constantly repair itself, so it can never actually break.
Again, redundant. You have to fight, otherwise you'll get hit with lasers that burn. While it's set to non-lethal, the android increases its strength while fighting you until you're knocked out. You are rewarded with endless stamina. The test of mind. You ingest a tablet containing 1% the knowledge of the alien race, which has the effect on your mind as having taken enough mushrooms to completely dissociate. Reality crashes internally as your mind strains to comprehend the information. After recovering, you find that your IQ has doubled, making you smarter than any human that has ever lived. That's the gift.
Got it. Just have to experience one hell of a trip.
The test of morality. To understand the physical limitations of the human body, you are killed over and over with various methods each time they resurrect you. It's horrible, but after dying 9 times, you are done. Your gift is the ability to resurrect the first 9 times you die, unless of old age.
That's an interesting
So
one.
that way you don't get stuck in a loop.
Yeah.
And the last one, the test of monotony. You're interviewed about your life, world, and time alive for 10 hours. When you're finished, they thank you, sending you back with a solid gold ball roughly weighing 1 ounce. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the math to figure out how much that's worth. One of you other smart people can do that. So what one do you do? For those who need to hear that again, rewind, go back for the descriptions because I'm not reading them again.
Well, what was the what did you get for the hair thing?
That was just like in
Oh,
general.
in
They're
general,
saying
got it.
they're just getting samples, like they're just gonna take
got
like a hair sample, etc.
I feel like if I were to pick one, ask her, give me the shrooms.
All right, Infernal went with the shroom. So after he comes back to God knows Forsaken where he went, he will be the smartest human ever.
Let's
Which
go.
unfortunately is not that high up.
Well, ever lived. So that also includes
Ever
throughout
lived.
history.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you know, we did have some Smarties back then, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what one are you picking? And sorry, audio listeners, I turned my head fully to look at Mermaid when
He is
asking this question.
actually an owl.
Sound.
Yeah, this is just all the way through.
It's either the 9 Resurrections one or what was
I'd
the
probably
one
go
for the first one again?
I'd probably go insane after the first 5 deaths.
Sensitivity control.
Not that one. So the Resurrections one.
All right, so Mermaid goes with the resurrection. So
Yeah,
have
I
fun
really-
dying 9 times.
Yeah,
Demon King
feel
style.
right. Yeah, no, I really do feel like I would probably just lose it after the 5th death,
Can't
probably.
die of old age.
Yeah.
I can still be old. I just can't die of old age.
No,
you can.
You will die of old age. That is the only thing that will stop you from using your ability. You have to die of unnatural causes.
Yeah,
of
that's
like
what I'm
yeah.
saying. So I'm saying
mean,
I could live to be 70
Oh,
and then just get murked
Yeah.
and come back.
As a 7-year-old. And do it 8 more times. But first off, we really need to talk about why you get murked as a 7-year-old woman.
yeah. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your life and or hypothetical life that people are out to get you at 70?
What did Dragon do?
How is it my fault, sir? I need to know. I'm going with combat. Fight me. And I then can run forever. I will be the greatest Olympic member ever.
Yeah, you would not do well on that sensitivity one.
But yeah, so let us know what your answer is in the comments or message us in the Discord if you are a Patreon/subscriber member. And yeah, we done did it. If you would like the rest of the hilariousness, we do have very many more characters to go through, but that will be for our subscribers. So if you would like the other half, then join our Patreon or join on Spotify using the link provided. Unfortunately, we're not listed under Apple and Google for subscription services, so you will just have to follow the link back to us here on Spotify. Thank you for listening. Hope you had fun. Enjoy your time, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.